they would still take games off of big teams, like versus Boom, versus T1. They would win one game, that middle one or the first one, but they would never close out the series. But I completely agree with what Lacoste said. 496 looks like a way more versatile team. When you look at their drafts and what they've played, they win with anything.
Yeah,
They,
and Execration, they're also playing in the other tournament, the Moon Studio. They've been losing most of their games, even in that tournament. So you know, it's not looking hot. One thing to also say, Yo is going back to the mid lane. Ken is out. I'm not sure if that's permanent or not. And Nando is their carry player, at least for this particular series.
Yo, he's gonna go to mid, right?
Yeah,
Yo
Nando,
is going back to mid.
yeah, Nando, I believe, did play with them before, so it's not going to be a huge change for them. But Ken, when he was given his good heroes, he looked like the driving force of Execration as well.
For sure.
He had some stellar bats.
These two teams give us a better idea of exactly how they match up. In the late game, it does look like 496.
No more. By the omniscience.
It also isn't really able to take games under 30 minutes.
I send you home.
Rise up. So.
Not out of bed though.
Not out of bed.
Because we don't usually talk about the offense, especially in these teams, you know. It often comes down to Ken and Young and stuff, but I think these guys, I mean, Red especially, for me, had some really standout performances earlier on. We haven't really seen him recreate that success just yet. Rapido as well, and a couple of heroes can stand out. You know, I'm thinking the Pangolier especially, and a couple of others which he can really perform on. What do you think the main difference is between these two?
Justice served. and no more. I send you home. Justice serves. Withstand no more. I send you home. It is Dire's ban. It is Radiant's ban. Dire's turn to ban. Radiant's turn. Dire must choose. Radiant must choose. Thou world devourer. Dire's turn to pick.
Puck!
Radiant's turn to pick. Quick. 10 seconds remain. 5 seconds. Master. It is Radiant's ban. Dire's turn to ban. Radiant's turn to ban. Dire's turn to ban. It is Radiant's ban. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Radiant's turn to pick. Dire's turn to pick.
Oracle.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Radiant's turn to pick.
Crystal Maiden.
Ten seconds remain. 5 seconds remain. Dire's turn to pick.
Soul Warlord.
Ten seconds remain. 5 seconds. It is Dire's ban.
Tide Hunter.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds remain. Radiant's turn to ban. It is Dire's ban. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Radiant's turn to ban. Dire's turn to pick. Ten seconds remain. 5 seconds remain. Radiant's turn to pick.
Phantom Assassin. Templar Assassin.
Select your hero. Make the ultimate choice.
I have solid intelligence on what is to come. Put a cork in it.
Not a big fan of TA. That was really quick.
I'm out
Keep up.
I'm out of stories. I'm trying to think. You guys are coming, real on hard. We're starting. Yeah, 496. Sure. Yeah, you got it. I am a sheep.
See that on your head?
Bad.
Oh, 5 times plus here.
God, Red already in trouble. Goes in with the anchor smash. Fortune's end followed up, rooting up this tide. They will get the kill. Yoey getting credit for the first one. And now they look over at Hung, trying to right-click away and get the kill on Rapido, but he walks away safely. You're coming across. Maybe a chance to be able to kill onto the Phantom Assassin. Slowed up, rooted, and taken out.
I'm going
Could be a
execration,
third.
by the way.
BDZ looks like he might survive this. Fairy Fire. Finally, Hung gets himself and his team one. Ends up getting traded by Nanda.
Might be another one.
There might be. Rubik on the run. Fortune's End once again. They've got the root. Nando continuing to run, trying to catch up to Hustler.
The other way.
And the pride of 10 people only.
All right, luckily we all went execution.
Yeah, no, I was pressured into my.
Yeah, okay,
My
okay.
choice.
Yes, yes, blame the circumstances.
I didn't have a lot of time to think about my answer.
Yes, you
and,
did. You had like the entire draft to think.
No, I didn't. You gotta see the entire draft before you make a decision. It's gotta be well informed.
Well, but then you also got to stick to the decision.
I got told I was a sheep, so I don't want to be a sheep. Production, am I allowed to change my...
No, not after that start. Maybe if it wasn't, if it was still 0-0, maybe you would be able to, but nope.
I'm live.
You're done. See a quick pause coming out here. OD against TA, haven't seen that matchup in a while. Shouldn't be terrible for TA, to be honest. Should be one of the better heroes against OD. Good for them. But like Troll, TA, very physical heavy, and it's quite easy to itemize against that. I'm never a big fan of lineups that have like two of course to do the same. It's like picking Sven and TA, same thing. Like they both want to farm Ancients eventually, and they're just going to take each other's farm unless they really don't. Not the biggest fan of it.
I was wondering a little bit on how you were gonna...
But the thing is, you know, it can work if you're like snowballing, you can get a fast blink on TA, you can be the playmaker, and a Troll can be the one farming. It's not what TA wants, you know?
Yeah.
And it's not what Troll wants to do either. Like, you want to go a little bit greedy, start farming up fast, and start fighting with your team. We have to see how they do it.
I mean, they definitely got away with a lot to start the game.
They did, sure. Those 3 kills, especially 2 of them were on TA. That's a big boost for his laning ability.
We also saw like games prior in the Southeast Asia division where we get those 5-on-5 fights. There's the one with Neon where they ended up getting the early medallion and just ran through the other team because they were able to get, you know, an ultra killed at the 0-minute mark.
I feel like a lot of these teams are actually not really prepared for these fights, you know? They're just smoking up there, or maybe we'll find one guy, but they're not ready for like, oh, what happens to all 5 here? Do we just run away immediately? What's happening, you know?
Which is kind of interesting considering the fact that we've seen it so many times.
Happens almost every game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and both regions that we're covering as well. I'm not too sure about like EU and CS and stuff, but China, SDA, it happens a lot.
I would say I more expect 5 to be there than just 1.
Yeah. You just gotta be ready for that. Okay, he's not going Ash at all. Careful, one more hit here.
And not going Astro at all for the moment, still building. And
I mean, there was a cooldown nerf on the Q, of course. Careful here. And the orb is good against TA, unless the mechanic was changed. Refraction gets taken off 2 charges, 1 orb hit. Sure, we'll get to see that interaction eventually. Hit him with the orb, please.
I don't think he wants to step up. He's got like no health.
Well, now he can. The orb.
Oh, to the tower.
Playing with fire. Oh my god.
Oh, the sideways.
Playing with fire.
He really is on just the cusp.
No man on TA for now.
Price is getting away with so much.
Oh my god,
Another orb,
careful.
Hung. Still just trying to fight here. Astro Imprisonment, first level on it.
Insane.
Now that, I don't have the nerve to...
I just really one side blade hit and you can die.
Yeah.
And we will see. We'll see if his greed will be his demise in the end.
South.
Korea.
Able to kind of feel a little bit more confident in the lane. Because he was leading the CS until he sat in the lane for so long pretty low.
Yeah. I mean, also the double kill on the T, of course, if he's out of the Wraith Band already, or 1.5 Wraith Bands.
Ooh, Red getting chased bottom. He might just drop here to Nando, and Aurora actually gets the kill onto Red while BDZ takes out Bombi. Falls to 4-5-8.
Yeah, we'll have to see like how TA's game will go. Because he, of course, is the winning condition, but the Husker also going down. Oh, this bot lane is getting absolutely demolished. Which is to be expected. Mid lane, CM rotation.
Yeah, Yoey in some trouble, but BDZ comes in with
One
the
more
silence onto the OD and gets the refraction off. So instead, Hung gets turned on and he falls with a trade from Bomb.
Yeah, still worth it though because the TA is on a killing spree, so it's not the worst trade. But yeah, I mean, XCTN is playing pretty damn good in this early game, winning 2 out of 3 lanes. I mean, even top, you know, you can consider a win because it's going even. I give like a slight edge to the 496 lane there. They're good for themselves everywhere.
The last series we saw 496 in 458, I know they lost both. He did look good with the team, considering he had just joined. Or
did.
just like.
So they're playing without .db for now.
He was playing.
He was playing the 5.
The 5
when Bombi was gone. 3 bounty runes and 1 bounty rune denied. Okay. That is a huge goal swing once more. Be up to a 2k goal lead soon. His OD is actually struggling quite a bit in the lane. 700 gold behind already. And now TA is at the level where, you know, you can really start pressuring with those traps. You can jungle very efficiently.
Yeah.
In a really good time. Those 2 kills at level 1 really helped him out a lot.
I'm not really sure why Hung kind of stuck around for so long. 4-5-8 with Bombi will get a kill, but Waning Rift trade, a silence on a Bombi. BDZ might even think about diving the tower if he's given enough time to go after this Crystal Maiden.
He does have a raindrop though. A lot more
Careful
tanky
about
than you
approaching this.
think. Also, I just checked the interaction on the orb. It does indeed take 2 charges of refraction. So I'm sure if the lane, you know, starts with a 0-0, not a double kill on TA, it's actually going to be a little bit harder for him.
Things that makes it much tougher. But again, sat there with 100 health for so long. Red getting chased for a moment. Nando moving forward. Baitbolt coming in from Hustle. They've got the room for a second on a red. Slowed him down again. Nando playing pretty forward and aggressive on both these heroes. Really no retaliation coming out yet from the...
He got threats at this point. He's very, very strong. As an Oracle as well. Who still has a healing self. Might think about using it on the troll. I mean, just any troll dual lane is really so strong. We see it in, like, across the regions. The hero is just dumpstering lanes left and right. Just one of the strongest, if not the strongest carry laner in the game.
This on a Nando with the anchor smash, but those seeming not really taking much damage from this.
I mean, Red has a hood on himself now, so he shouldn't really die here anymore. Because they do have a lot of damage on Radiant, but most of it is magic. For him, he's maxing Kraken Shell. Now he definitely won't die anymore.
He won't die, but is he going to
mid lane rotation? 3 heroes.
Yeah, they go in onto the TA. Really in some trouble, and level 6 for Bombi.
He got blown up super fast. As again, Bombi, like, I don't know how he reached level 6 so fast. It's like minute 7. He's the same level as Odie almost.
Dream Coil used on to Red. He'll snap it, gets rooted up. Gush onto Nando, trying to run, but won't make it back to the tower.
Puck is also level 6.
Retract your last move.
There's a lot of experience on these supports.
I mean, they traded a lot of core kills on the Radiant offlane, so I guess it makes sense. Both of them are quite high level.
Really expecting. And I don't know what the TA was either. Be able to walk up at minute 7 with a freezing field.
Yeah, I don't think the Tide expected to be coiled either at minute 7. I support Puck. Yeah, it's definitely not your everyday kind of scenario.
Couple late.
Beastmaster maxing access weapon. Interesting. Only 1 level on the board.
Red getting got again, silenced up.
He's very tanky though.
Ends up popping the hood and gets under the tower. Even with 3 heroes here, they're unable to kill him. Consecutive bouts.
Very tanky. Tidehunter with a hood. Raindrop. Down. PA not having the best game. Will have a lot of catching up to do. Odie, same really. the heroes are pretty reliant on having a good lane. They didn't really have that. Dream rotation.
He's got the coil down. He has one just been onto the TA, so Hung ends up falling. Bobby comes in, does have freezing field, goes to a, might be able to get a kill now on to Yoey, who's disarmed for a second. Meltdown comes in, but he tries to fight the Crystal Maiden. Oh, false promise.
He just got it.
Just got 6. Oh.
He doesn't have much healing though. He only had 10 health.
Oh my god.
One more right click or something would have done it. I can't believe he ran back in there. CM ult gives you 20 armor, Yoey. You don't deal any damage as a TA there. You gotta be careful. Bombi almost solo killed that TA.
First time too, and he had freezing field.
Yeah. And that false promise came out at the last millisecond. He just got level 6 and skilled it.
That off. I was not expecting him to get that level 6.
Dire's top tower is
Unfortunate.
in danger.
I would have loved to see Bombi get that kill with like level 9. You know, a super early BKB kind of plus 5 CM. Why not? I actually can't believe it's so high level. Rubik is only level 5. He's almost 8 already.
Yeah, BDZ is too. Both kind of second neck and neck.
Yeah. Troll going no
Coil used on Hustler, waning rift back and forth.
Fairy Fire though.
They get the silence on a BDZ and
If it gets Frostbite, he's dead.
Jesus. Yeah, they've got him under the tower. Hustler playing him.
Yeah. Frostbite, of course. You know, when you're rooted, you cannot jaunt out of the orb. Was a pretty good bait by Hustler too. He didn't panic at all. He waited with the lift
Like stack stuns or
till
anything
the
like
very
that.
end. Yeah. He kind of baited him in, you know, thinking, yeah, maybe you can kill me. But he really couldn't. Meteor Hammer online, by the way, and they smoke up right away, but they have been spotted. Radiant is disengaging immediately.
Radiant should look to their bottom tower. Radiant are scanning for enemy.
Tight, pressuring bot tower.
Bottom tower is
They
under
really need to open up base for the bench. Look at where 458 is.
Astral?
TA for the trolling. Meteor Hammer, that comes through. Go, false promise, sanity's used. Yoey comes in, Hung in trouble. Fortune's in, and a couple more clicks to get the kill in the freezing field. No chance this time. Repeater still dies after.
Creeping lands.
Maybe that freezing field works if Tide has Ravage and get into unlikely, even though he does.
PA did go for the Blink Dagger, by the way. Be able to fight early. And the Troll also went Maelstrom. So both of them went for the not so greedy route. Just to be able to fight early, because of course they know this PA, you know, he needs his Battle Fury, he needs a couple more items to be able to fight. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about his OD. Like, it's not really a flash farm hero, and as we've seen, he's having a rough game.
Would you be more willing to prioritize Tide's farm and just kind of have Hung back into the more 3-ish utility OD build?
It's tough to say because you will need that OD to really deal the damage in the mid game. But at the same time, you don't have any initiation as well. Like your Tide needs to build up to a Blink Dagger. He got blown up.
Odd. 4 heroes down here. Coil used. Yo's got the Blink Dagger. Like, they just have more than enough damage. Kill, and PA was still looking for a battle period.
I mean, it's not the worst timing ever. It's gonna be like 16, 17 minutes. That's the pace it's going right now. It's just so hard to play when you don't really have a space mech. You know, Odie needs to farm, Tide needs to farm. Overall, yeah, rough scenario for them. Because as we said, they needed to win the lanes. Not the level 1 engagement. Now it's really just all about defending towers. Maybe, you know, get a good team with the Ravage plus like freezing field. But even that is not easy. Like there's a lot of ways to cancel that CM.
You know, the first few times Crystal Maiden gets away with it. Now probably not as well.
Yeah, I mean, they also know, you know, like after you get owned by it twice, everybody just thinks about it so much more. Tide getting gone on. Very
Red
tanky.
backing up onto the high ground has Crystal Maiden behind him.
Yeah, they don't want to mess with Bombi.
Yeah, Bombi's going into a Veil and then a BKB. Do you think delaying that BKB is the right way to play it? Like, is this Veil going to have enough value?
I mean, Veil is just so they can skirmish a little bit earlier into the game, and it increases all the pure damage from the ODE, so it's not the worst. I mean, he recognizes also that they're weak just now. He's just trying to amp their fighting power a little bit for the early game.
Creation. Really. Failed.
Dire's bottom tower
Fight.
is in danger.
And that being said, TA is still very, very squishy, so if you ever get caught out of position, you can die very, very easily. I said very 4 times to emphasize how squishy he is.
He is very, 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 very squishy.
Yes. That is right.
But getting into one of these Mithril.
Yep. And he will probably itemize just into a BKB after the Desolator. Very cookie cutter. Troll going into his BKB straight away as well. And when those 2 BKBs are up, Tide doesn't feel very comfortable team fighting. So they're smoking up, looking for a fight right now. Tide is not smoked though.
Eager to know.
Trying to invade the triangle here.
Like,
I mean,
they're gonna spot this stack. They need to stop Yowie from taking it.
he has Blink Dagger though.
Backs away.
They do have a trap there though, so they see it. Potential rotation maybe, or maybe they just pressure the mid tower. Was a big step to take away from the PA. He tried to steal orb, but not the easiest thing to do. Puck picked up a Blink Dagger. I mean, okay.
Out. Rubik.
Yeah, and this Blink Dagger Puck can really do a lot of work here. One good coil can completely turn a teamfight around.
458 almost has the Battle Fury.
Just this can do it for him.
Checks out.
Does. 5k gold lead in favor of Radiant, however. We said how they need to snowball out of the lanes, and they're doing just that.
I will say, I've seen a massive amount of Phantom Assassin games where you're up so much, and then one fight, the Phantom Assassin just, I guess, lit a couple candles, prayed to the right RNGesus.
He's just very random.
But yeah, down bottom.
That is so cocky from him. Like, they just showed there like 10 seconds ago. Where do you think they went? They didn't just run away. He gets punished severely there. Finished up his Battle Fury though, but deaths like these really hurt.
Yeah. 30 seconds, you're not farming, you're not getting that gold back, and
now TA with the Desolator, which
and
means
Bobby's
Roche
just
time.
dead. John's
Or is he?
play aggressive. I thought maybe the Z would. I'm surprised. Definitely some other puck players would make
Bombi
that,
God.
that try.
Can't kill Bombi like that. But yeah, this should be a pretty free Roshan. Desolator picked up Beastmaster with Laura. Have to see if Troll picks it up or TA. I think TA is gonna be the one picking it up.
And that's the crazy thing. We've been talking about, we were talking about Yo, we've been talking about Rapido. We've even been talking about BBZ. We really haven't spoken about Nando being top of the net worth at the moment on this show. 3-0-5, free farming.
Yeah, won his lane. Been farming away quietly and efficiently. Now they have an Aegis on their TA, who is now also itemizing into a BKB. They really need that Blink tight. Otherwise they have 0 forms of initiation. They do have good tower defense though, because Rubik stole that orb from Puck.
Careful, look at this, already going in. They're looking over at Red. BKB gets popped as low as the Battle Trance. They'll take out Red, freezing field. Bombi trying to get a kill in here on a Yowie, but he'll lose his life to Rapido. They're gonna come over to try and, well, fight back, but they both get hit by the green coil, and, well, OG snaps it. Hustle dies in it.
They chose to reinitiate 2 versus 5. I mean, it was never gonna work, and they get punished super hard for it. Yeah, I'm not sure. That might just result in a high ground push here. They still have Ravage though, and OD ult, but if they're not fast, there's a lot of building damage on the Radiant.
Yeah, I think this tier 3's gone.
Our already have. Okay, they're big enough.
Really back.
To their top.
I guess they don't have Battle Trance. They do have an Aegis.
A little bit afraid of. Almost gone. Well, you're not wrong though, you know. I think they could have pressured the tower a bit more too. They do take the outpost though, 320. No experience for the Duck.
They're so far behind it almost. Oh god, Bombi.
The thing is, you can't fight into them anymore at this point. Like, you have Ravage, sure, but Troll has a BKB. He is building into his. Not an easy fight. Any stretch of the imagination.
458 just has Battle Fury. That's it. Like, that's all he's fighting with. And luck, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, it really just comes down to the lanes.
They're wrapping behind them.
Coil
The Dream
on the
Coil
OD.
used, and that's on to Hung. They wrap all the way around, and I think Red's thinking about throwing out a Ravage here, and that's exactly what he's going to do. But that only hits on a Rapido, uses the Primal Roar off of Phantom Assassin. Trap right on top of Hustler. Stolen Primal Roar hits on a Yoi. They still haven't gotten a kill on a Rapido just yet. Now the PA's been caught. They'll get the kill there on the Hustler in 458. Take out Red. This is almost feeling like a certain game for Execration. I don't see how they throw this one away unless PA crits on every attack.
And even then, still looks rough. Yeah, it's just they were supposed to win the lanes on Dire, but they got crushed pretty hard. CM
Finding Bombi again.
and there's nothing you can really do anymore. Like, if you leave base, you will die. Yeah, it's a rough one. If your draft is designed to win the lane, you lose the lanes. The whole game will look like. A small recap of the fight here, starting with the coil on the
Ravage
OD.
doesn't hit anybody but Rapido.
Yeah, there's just no play really. The summons are just on the OD, and then the backline, TA jumps in. They don't really have a counter play right now. So it's TA auto troll. It's almost an impossible situation to be in.
Yeah, yeah. This is really. It's looking like you need a Hail Mary from 496. You're gonna go after Nando, but
No chance.
He's got BKB. He's got the Oracle behind him, so he's got multiple saves, especially once he gets that battle trance up. Using field not gonna last long. BKB top out of Nando. They've got 458 in trouble. Try and get away, but the Doom Blow comes in. They get killing a Red. They buy back on the Crystal Maiden. He's in with the Waning Rift, and now again, 458 is just trying to leave. Goes in pretty deep, but I'm not certain that the team's not going to follow to try and stop him from going down. Like, they're just getting killing him. They're taking out Hum. False promises there. Like, they follow him right in. They've got the Primal Roar. That comes out in a 458. He's dead again. These heroes don't have buyback. They'll call GG and Execration. Absolutely like the floor with 496.
Yeah, I expected 406 to do a lot better in the lanes, but of course the initial skirmish level 1 messing things up big time for them. Yeah, TA getting a first blood double kill. Level 1. It's not something you would like ever really see, you know? Yeah. As I
Would you use the just put everything in the oven, Carlo? Would you use the just put everything in the oven, Carlo?
It is Radiant's ban. Dire's turn to ban. Ten seconds. 5 seconds remain. None on this stage shrink from a fight. Radiant's turn to ban. It is Dire's ban. Radiant must choose. Ten seconds remain. 5 seconds. Dire must choose.
Earth Spirit.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds remain. Radiant's turn to pick.
Mars!
Dire's turn to pick.
Puck!
It is Radiant's ban.
Ah!
10 seconds remain. 5 seconds. Dire's turn to ban. Radiant's turn to ban. Dire's turn to ban. Ten seconds. 5 seconds remain. It is Radiant's ban. It is Dire's ban. Dire's turn to pick. 10 seconds remain. 5 seconds remain. Radiant must choose.
Mirana.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Dire must choose.
Crystal Maiden.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Warrior.
10 seconds remain. 5 seconds. It is Radiant's band.
Right there.
Ten seconds remain. Dire's turn to ban. Radiant's turn to ban. Ten seconds. 5 seconds remain. It is Dire's ban. Radiant's turn to pick. 10 seconds remain. 5 seconds. Dire's turn to pick.
Praise King!
Ten seconds. 5 seconds remain. Choose your hero.
I don't like Morphling. Execration.
You go next, great. Wait, you don't like Morphling?
196 is Morphling.
Damn it.
Okay.
Nicely done.
So,
Yes.
so
all you.
You guys are all execration right now?
Yes.
So, I'm gonna do a lizard right now. I'm gonna pick 496 unless they lose, then I'm picking execration. I'm picking both. I can't go wrong with that. I think both are gonna potentially win. One, yeah, but you know. All right.
You read from my palm.
Sheep's bladder. I actually looked it up. It was very interesting. Your palms
You get
say 496. Yeah. And he's weak.
Wow, guys, you went there. What do you guys have for breakfast? Sure. Alright, thank you for the story, Lacoste.
I kind of wanted to hear the end of this.
Thank you for that attempt of making us pain, but of course he was too slow.
Yeah. You gotta be quicker, you know. You gotta be able to get the stories out really quickly.
I know the story was really good.
Give the
It's a shame it didn't
play-by-play.
work.
He'll give us the second half.
Five-man
when we go
smoke
back to
again.
him.
Will it work out this time? Oh my god, there's so much tension here. It actually does
Really?
work out.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. They ain't over Bombi, but they will seemingly get red again.
We'll get the first blood. Yori.
God's Rebuke, and well, they've got all the damage needed to get a kill onto Alright, so I'm gonna switch over to Execration.
I just want to say, Yowie in both games, and Bombi is cooking down. They do have a roll available soon. Oh, he doesn't even have a roll. And it's the second game in a row where Yowie just starts with the free first, but feels good to lane mid when you have a free null town.
Yeah. I mean, this has already been a good start for Execration in both games.
Radiant versus Dire.
Unless they lose, then I should.
Down to this.
Arrow, but only Furious swipe. Unless...
But Bombi comes in and he lands that cookie, and they'll get
done.
the kill on the BDZ.
That was actually a really good play.
Lined up real well. Fire snap cookie. Those are really hard to bait.
Tried before or not?
No, it's hard. Wow. Yep. That's... Hung over mid this time with the 4 flank.
Yeah.
He did not have a good lane in the first, so I'm really interested to see how this works out for him again. You can see he's just eating a lot of grass.
This matchup is Puck favored until 3. 3 onwards is Morphing favored, so as Puck you really just want to look for rotation.
He's getting low. Wait for him aggressively. Fairy Fire, phase shift. Not to get the kill.
More orb. He still has a Fairy Fire though.
Careful while Hustla up towards top. Did to Rapido as well as BDZ.
We die is all I heard.
Lane, I think, could play really aggressive. Earth Spirit, if you move up a little bit too far, roll into a couple of right clicks. Ooh, wait for him, waiting rip, right clicks in the tower.
He got outplayed there by Yowie. Outplayed himself a little bit.
Yeah.
Yowie, good recognition, killed Silence immediately. Jumped away a little bit, dodged one auto attack with phase shift. Job by him. And Hung again. We have seen him, you know, his over-aggression a lot of times in the past. And here,
that was very overzealous. I don't think being behind already with the fact that Yowi's got that first blood, you know, he's working with a kill here. Playing aggressive and then losing your life is basically the nail in the coffin on the left.
I mean, I said he's stronger level 3 onwards. That's literally all you have to do. Just wait until level 3 and you're gonna be good to go in the lane. You can't die anymore. You have way more damage to last than deny with. What you gotta do? Chose to be aggressive, you know, take a risk that was unnecessary.
Costly.
So what I like about this innovation draft, they go on Bombi here, get into the tower.
Ooh, that was interesting right there. The spear under the tower from Nanda with the Fire Snap cookie. Bombi looks like he will survive. Kill there for
Spear and
the
1.
two of them.
Level 2 spear now. One more hit.
Yeah.
Are you sure
Three
you're
just
the
need
right
hit.
place?
That's really good recovery there. That was one of the 496 in the last game.
Yeah, sure. But what I wanted to say is, what I like about the draft is Brave King, who does really well into Ursa generally, because he either has to expend his BKB or his ult to kill you. And of course Brave King comes back, another spear.
Another spear coming in. Scatter Blast hits 2. Wraith Fire Blast thrown on a Bombi. Frostbite. Bombi will Fire Snap Cookie away, but meanwhile, top 458 loses his life to Rapido. Still trying to fight back and forth the Mirana up against the Earth Spirit as well as the Viper, and it ends up being a 2-for-1 and a double kill. So, just like first game and a lot of comparisons, you're losing 458 a lot. He is not having a game.
Yeah, but at least Viper, you know, is getting pressured a little bit. Yes, right? He does not have the farm. Be careful here on...
Kill the bottle too. RR?
Another Scatter Blast, and
I think trying to draw him towards the rest of his team. Roll comes in.
Scatter Blast up.
Scatter Blast comes through to get the kill on RR before he loses his life to Yowie, but that is now a killing spree for the Puck.
but very well worth it. Trading support, taking the rune away from the puck. Double wall. Then you can just see like treasure morph at all anymore. Cost creating HP out of good. Bottle as
Death, tactical called in the past.
orbing, trying to do the bounty rune.
Voids the fire snap cookie. That bottle again. And get a bounty.
Get a bounty away. He has no call to work with.
Good spear. Wow,
Brave running in as well. Well, he was bottom.
And I don't think he gets out of this one, especially with the kickback of the hands. And Nando has the Wraith Fire Blast in the kill. Yoi's actually getting credit for that one too. And that was good timing from the Mars. But poor Heroes, like, you have no chance, right?
Yeah, I mean, he, you know, just tried to take the bounty rune. Tim was very ready for that. Puck has to be a little bit careful. When Morph reaches 6, he can cause Morph into the Puck, silence him up. Could result in a pretty quick and easy kill for the Morphling. The Networks, Ursa, Viper. Hitting Connect. It's just really the mid lane where
in the right clicks in. They get the kill there onto this Viper, slow it down. And I'm wondering if he's gonna...
I would just love to see Vessel on him, to be honest. So good against Mars, Morphling, and Ursa even. Not sure why he's choosing to go for the Travels first. Very greedy with a lineup that's already pretty greedy in itself. They do have Coil bottom in 5. every time they rotate somewhere, the coil is always on cooldown for like another 3 seconds, you know? So they never really result in a kill. They're just trying to pressure towers, which in this case should result into a tower kill. And I'm expecting Wraith King to rotate top or after.
Is no more.
BKB. That might be a big problem. Viper here getting attacked by Morphling.
Yeah, break, but the waveform damage coming out from Hung. Hung was hit by that Viper strike. Nobody here to follow up.
We're gonna see why Morphling is so good against Viper.
Rip, and a look over at the Mirana. One of those kisses comes in, but there's the Dream Coil. They're right on top of Bombi. Waveform through. Yowie in trouble. They'll get the kill onto the puck. They look over at BDZ. Magnetizes in. Good finish off Bombi.
Very fun one.
Aggressive under the tower. Now being in. RR gets one shot from Ed. Moving forward with the help of Nando.
A lot of damage.
A lot coming through onto the Morphling, who waveforms the trees and escapes.
Good escape there. Hung playing very, very well.
They want to make a move and that target running. If they get the arena down, they'll get the kill on the Rapido. They might be able to look over at Nando's. They've also taken an RR. Fire Blast is on a 4-5-8. They got Yo here with no Dream Coil. The arrow hits onto this puck. Two Magnetic Grip hits on a red as well as 4-5-8. He's coming back into the net. That cookie that lands over the puck. Oh, Scatter Blast to follow it up. Yowie goes down. There goes BDC. And it's looking like Nando will also fall. He does have a point in reincarnation, so just falls dead. All of a sudden, 4K lead, 496.
For the hunt.
Yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles on this line. They're just running in one by one, really, without much of team player synergy. Like, he gets caught on a Viper alone, then Earth Spirit rolls in after Viper is dead, then Earth Spirit dies, puck goes in. Not really a lot of team play coming out from Execration, and it's really hurting them right now. They gotta start playing together.
So by one. But
I mean, of course, good plays. Very well placed. Of course, there's good plays coming out from the Dire side as well. I don't want to discredit them. Radiant looks really lost right now.
Noted earlier, they're always fighting without Dream.
Yep.
Like, they were fighting there and it's still on cool.
For like another 10 seconds again.
Yeah.
It's the 3rd time in a row. But you know, he just recently went back to the mid lane, so. You know, a little bit uncomfortable.
Still want to go.
Arrow on the CM.
Kisses, that should get RR. It will. Now though, drags some kisses back the other way. Coil used silence on the red. Coil hustler just nice. After this, he's got the silence on the Mirana as well as the Barn. Ties down, but they always get a can't easy falls afterwards, and they're going after Nando again. He's gonna lose that first life. Whether he gets behind the tower or not, I don't think it matters. Repeater comes in, he's got Viper Strike to throw if he wants to try and defend. They only got the first life out of the hand of Nando, and they get the second Moonlight Shadow to try and retreat. Although 496 still pretty far forward, just in case somebody comes, maybe on a Nando or the Crystal Maiden.
I turned away from the cookie.
Yeah.
Might have been another CM kill there. It's just crazy, like how Morphling went to the CM.
RR.
That's a freebie.
Into the trees, arrow misses, and Cruising Field, your armor has no power here.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's amazing and incredible how different these two teams look in game 1 and 2, respectively.
But then that also gives you a
Radiant should look to their top tower.
table team.
They're incredibly inconsistent, both of them, in both games. Coil onto the Mirana, 3 kill there.
Now he rolls in, looking over at Hung. I don't know if this is going to work out in their favor. Great fire strategy on a group to lock down BDZ. Scatterblast. He's caught. Trying to leave. I don't know if he got enough distance. Hung has a wave for 5 seconds.
He should be fine. Got an orb out as well if he needed. Wraith King. A little careful. Itemizing to his blink, needs 800 gold for that. Might be a potential comeback item. I can't believe Viper actually went for travels after they're losing fight after fight.
That just
2k wasted gold into no fighting ability at all.
especially because 496 around the map really well. Like, I don't know if these travel even around from lane to lane, get down your team, shut down where you have a right. So trying to expand where you can farm.
Nando. Arena right there.
Arena down, the reincarnation for 70. Nando trying to run, trying to use these kisses, but eventually Kiss is too strong and they lose the life of the Wraith King. They look over at Red, they've got him by himself. The rest of their team retreating.
Mid lane, Puck.
Losing the Wraith King, and now you're losing your Puck. Joey dead again.
And Coil is wasted.
I don't know if they want to go in on it. Here for maybe some world support. They do go in on a hog.
Overextended.
Wow. He's overextended. Yeah, you said it. They'll find Bombi too. All of a sudden, it's 496 who are playing more that 1-1-1. Come in and Morphling's by himself.
He got a solo kill on the Puck, and then he just waves into 3 heroes and dies. There's like inconsistency at its finest. Crazy. But, I mean, this is a super good play to solo kill the Puck even, you know? But then it all turned real bad because that Morphling was on the big spree. He's like the big carry, big damage leader. However, Ursa finished up his BKB, so I'm sure he'll be part of pretty much every fight from now on. With that BKB, he's practically immortal. A very curious Ursa item build. Not something we've seen time. BKB into Desert. Not even a blink, you know? So we'll see.
Remember when we used to see Ursa phase Abyssal?
Yes. Great item. Now he's going into the vessel after the travels. Why not just before, you know?
Yeah.
It adds so much more fighting ability. Hope he has a reason. They're just going to Roche Pit with that Ursa BKB. On 3. Morphling.
Pop by 4-5-8, they get the kill. Red, it's actually Roach against this one. Taking the Mars, and now 30 seconds on the sideline. Mortimer's kisses up, stabs her. Well, now forget that there's the main go after Rita. Get the kill there onto the Viper, take out BDZ. They look over at Yoey, who's being public fire snap quickly. They've got the damage. Scatterblast wait for him. Freegon on Execration, making a force with RR dying to Hustler in the 3-2 tower.
That was very scary, very close. Hung had like 100 health. Just a little bit more damage and he might just be dead there. If you want to fight at Roshan, you need the Wraith King. Where's the Wraith King and all that? Like, you obviously know what's going on. All 4 are there. You know, like, what's the communication here? Where is it?
But would you rather him fight there or finish off the 6?
I mean, either you fight there with all of them, or you don't fight at all. You just farm 3 lanes, push them out, you know, get ready for the Radiant's timing, or you all commit and fight. Because what happened now is 4 for 1 trade, and they get Roshan anyway. Just look at the Morphling. If Morphling dies there, it's an easy fight for Radiant, but he gets out barely. Like, 1 Wraith King stun there, he's dead.
And Hung's very aware of how far he can get away with that.
It was very close, yeah. I was looking at it, I thought he might, you know, panic break, but he didn't. They have Coil for Bombi, out of position here, and he's just dead.
They use that Coil, Bombi's just gone. 4 heroes around him.
Yeah, he had a Blink Dagger, so he just wanted to push out the lane real quick and get out. By the way, +5, Snapfire having a Blink Dagger this early. Just a testament to how good he is. 6-4, 15. Bombi is odd.
It's going,
Dual Scepter.
Arrow, that comes in, hits on an Ando. Rapido coming through as well.
Right, he's dead now, though.
Well, Marana.
Cute try, but at the end it's for feeding your life. Hung. Okay, it's fine. They're smoking down to the mast. They've seen him under the outpost. They know he's farming there. Oh. Broken.
Problem. Another kill. 496 have now kind of given away 3 kills.
Yeah.
Easily. It's not.
This game is all over the place.
Yeah.
Now the 4K advantage only for. But then
Bombi.
the dice up.
Now they're gonna get the waiting rift. They'll find themselves hung for a second.
Do have Dream Code available still. But again, BKB is still up on Ursa. They're going to the BKB. And this Morphling is gonna become a problem. Guardian X.
Haste.
I'm thinking about why Desu on Ursa. They don't really need building damage. I got Morphling for that. I feel like Blink Basher is just superior in pretty much every way. Damage-wise, as well as utility-wise. Interesting. Maybe have you ask him later. They do end up winning. Radiant's timing is now up on the Raping though. He is pretty damn strong. Smoking in behind, they have no idea this is happening. Arena on 3.
The Arena, Mortimer's kisses coming in. Look over a few as they work out the far away for him down all the way over past the steps. They've got the Dream Coil down in a four. Peter gets on a red. He dies in the Nether Toxin.
Yeah, they got completely caught by surprise there. Arena on 3, Starfall on 3, and Cookies. I mean, just play that fight super well. They do end up losing the Mars. You can stomach that loss. Get a T2 tower. Oh, they're just all running mid lane. They're so fast on 4 and 6. Like, this aggression is relentless.
They're just moving around so much. Again, has Rapido done?
Yep. He would have almost had his BKB at this point if he didn't go for the Scrabble. Makes you wonder.
Bobby now has Snapfire a lot. Does cause that scatter blast
and stun for 1.5 seconds. Stun is the big one. You can just cookie yourself in. Stun for another. Maybe we'll see the scatter blast here. Oh.
Bobby.
He's in trouble. He blinked in.
Arrow. It's on the cliff and going by BDZ. He doesn't have
Soil.
up by the Ursa.
Onto the Mars.
On Mars. We'll go to the Arena.
He's vesseled up.
Yeah,
Poisoned up.
On the back line, he's focused. Hit by the spear. Viper Strike comes out on the hustle. I think it's going to BDZ. Now they'll focus their attention on the Yowie. Find Yowie here. He blinks away, and on the opposite side of the fight, RR trying to get a freezing field out that will kill all 458, but he's not successful. And 458 dominated.
Really well for himself. Pick up the Desolator as we spoke about. Puck trying to cut the creep wave. Which of course with the W nerf damage is not as easy. You need to hit those creeps at least once. Oh, Raven Trouble if he gets caught. Should be fine. But 4 and 6 didn't make best usage of their ages, you know. Best out of it. And now it's expired. Morphling, still no BKB, no way to dispel that vessel. If he ever gets caught in a coil, he can die real fast. And the Wraith King is also getting very strong. Puck. Got it dueled up. Arrow. Perfect timing.
What do you want to see 458 go? 1400 gold.
I want to see the Blink Dagger no matter what. Probably just Blink Abyssal at this point. It just feels so good on Ursa, you know, because if you have a Basher and Blink, it's pretty much a guaranteed bash. Because you hit so fast, chances are you're gonna get a bash. Unlike not get one.
Or you can upgrade that. Swift Blink. Really, I don't mind the Swift or the...
Yeah, just for the burst damage, burst attack speed. Viper is struggling so hard with this game now. He had a really good game early on.
He's behind the ball.
He really did sabotage himself a little bit with that item build, I feel like.
Geomagnetic grip.
Arrow.
Now Arrow
Yules. Oh, he got him just.
Yules anyway.
It's not an easy kill though. They're reinforcing here.
You need to be careful. Wraith Fire Blast. Follow up reinforcement. His way back. Used by Hunk. Pushing there. Got the arena. Down there with over beating.
Also taking a lot of damage.
Hunk. He's close to his great attack. Tries on all 5 heroes. The Fire Snap cookies on it too. No EDC. They're both gone. Ando loses that first life. Wraith Fire Blast on a 4-5-8, but he's starting to right-click away as he's enraged. He's reorb across this team fight, and Yoey looking for an opportunity to jump in onto this Ursa, who eventually died up RR. Yoey takes that opportunity to have an advantage and kill off Hustler. Now, Yoey right-clicks in, fight used by RR, damage from the other way, Scatter Blast, I believe misses, Fire Snap Cookie does too, and got the kill to RR, Little Shredder used by Bombi right onto Yoey, who blinks away.
Not.
He thought about it, he turned around, he's like, roll.
Oh, he has no way to spell this.
And yeah, well, Hunk, he's dead, playing well too far ahead with no team.
So cocky. And he gets punished for it. I love it. You know, sometimes cockiness pays off. In this case, punished to the max. And it was not a bad fight. They were behind 10k gold, you know, and they traded somewhat evenly. I think in the end it was 4 for 4, I believe.
Double damage.
And yeah, this morph you can see, he is really easy to bring down because he does not have a way to dispel that vessel.
They've got a victory right there.
Coil?
Okay.
Okay. You really wanted that last hit, huh? But you gotta, you know, did you get the kill? Another roll onto the Mars. No BKB on him. They're getting outplayed right now.
Is it? Well, I guess it is an out. It's also Fortnite. There's heroes right there. His bomb died and still spot that's going.
Yeah, definitely a bit sloppy here from 496. Roshan is up. They don't have enough time to kill it on the Radiant, I believe. They just have to make sure that the Dire doesn't take it for free. Because this small thing right now, even though he has Skadi St. Joshua, he's actually not that strong. He gets coiled, he gets silenced, Vessel, he can die very easy.
Invisibility.
He needs another 3,000 gold now to finish his BKB. I can't believe he didn't go for Manta or anything like that to dispel Vessel.
Or even
Yeah. Interesting.
the geomagnetic grip is what got him.
And of course we're far away from there, but level 20 Earth Spirit, you know, his silence is 6.5 seconds long. Crazy long duration. The longest in the game, I believe.
Shadows take us.
Mirana ult, they do have a sentry down though.
Right, Cats got the arena. The Land of Spear onto the Earth Spirit, getting the kill on a BDC. Arrow flying forward and it came close though. Got the Euros and up in the air is this Puck. Losing the phase shift.
Oh, she got bashed by Rose. And Viper's dead.
Killer there. Who was able to bash the other, gets the kill.
I don't think they should concede this Roshan. They need to buy back, they need to go in. Right now, if you give up this Roshan, you give a big advantage to the Dire. So late already. He got the Roshan kill at least, but Viper did buy back, putting him further down in the net worth. Like, if you want to buy back, you got to do it immediately, because you know they have Ursa and Morphling, they're really fast at Roshan. Now Egg is cheese to work with. Egg is cheese. I felt like they had quite a good timing with this Wraith King, you know, he was very strong. Kind of just happy farming away. And we'll see if that ends up biting them or not. Creation? They can, but Ursa as well as Morphling together are quite scary when it comes to late game. Of course, two of the strongest late gamers in the game. I'm just very worried about this Viper. He's falling off. Not getting anything really. He just bought back for nothing. But then more. Lotus are picked up on the Mirana now, so they do have a way to dispel the Vessel and silence with the Morphling.
Hustle again.
Yep. And now it's the power of the Vessel. Right into those buildings.
BKB almost finished for the Morph. Going into the Abyssal. Far away from picking up.
Yeah, Wraith King almost finishes AC. Just needs 100 more gold, which is a pretty big power spec too, especially in the Desolator. Pretty much just negating it completely for your entire team. And now has it. That's a lot of skeletons. But he took the Skelly spawn talent. 14 skeletons, no problem.
Look at the damage doing under the tower. Hung has to come in and clean this up. So that leaves the rest of the team by themselves. Rangers down. BDC Magnetic Rip looks like they're on a hustle. They'll take him out. BDC ends up getting traded. They've used the arena. They're on the run. They've have the Yules out onto the Ursa. And Silence on the go. Now around on the Ursa. Pops the BKB. Trying to turn around and fight this one. Spear lands. Nando. He gets locked up for a second. 4-5-8. Backing off. Leads the cheese. Gets kicked back. Hits the back to the Waiting for Silence about multiple times. Rolling it now from Hung. They get the kill on a BDC. They're looking with a freezing field over to the side. 4-5-8 finally falls. But there's Hung coming in. It's over at Rapido. Finds the attention on the Viper is enough to get the kill. Waning Rift silences up the Mars. Looks like they might lose RR by himself.
Red needs to fight this.
And trying to fight. Fire Blast comes in. Bombi ends up dead. Joey looking to RR. They'll buy back on this Snapfire. Right click's coming in. The Waning Rift silences up both the Mars as well as the Morphling. And Nando goes in with the Wraith Fire Blast. Gets the kill on a red. And now he's on a triple kill here on this puck.
And he's level 25. Coil available again.
Happen. Inform a Illusory Orb, both jaunting the opposite way.
Where's Wraith King?
Just bought back. Yoey trying to get this kill and take out Bombi. A lot of trouble, silenced once again, and there's the Illusory Orb up onto the high ground. Yoey is zipping around and playing.
He got him.
Finds himself Bombi and will get the kill. He's down for 90. Base shift avoiding the arrow, Illusory Orb the opposite direction, and instead it's misdirection as he blinks the other way.
Where's Wraith King and all that? He just walked the opposite way and farming his own jungle. It's actually ridiculous. I feel like they could have killed the Morph as well.
Yeah, there is definitely an opportunity to do that.
And Yoey is just styling on them, you know? Like, if you see it as a carry player, you're just gonna join and have fun together, you know? But as you said, Morphing to beat bottom, they immediately initiate onto them as soon as they see that TP. And Mirana dies instantly. So all the items are completely useless, and then they take the fight 4v5. Of course, Morphing makes his way over eventually. As we said, this Puck and Wraith King is too much to deal with. They do kill all the rest, but those two heroes alone, they just do so much right now.
4-5-8's game. So hard in this.
I mean, it was really hard to take the fight to begin with. He used ult to just get away, he used cheese to just get away, tried to use BKB to just get away. He never really fought with these items, you know? If he actually man fights with these items, he can do a lot more. But this Puck is... he has an Octarine corner. So, less cooldown. He already has a quickening charm anyway. And an arcane rune. What a cooldown. Does it even exist? Morphing to ping top, going onto the Wraith King.
He gets stunned up, now disarmed through the Waning Rift as well as the Geomagnetic Rift. They've got the silence out of Hung multiple times in the Spirit Vessel. Yule's up into the air. Further.
And now it's only a 5k lead.
Yoey, what?
Oh. Here's an arcane rune though. Almost permanent phase shift.
They're just gonna go after RR. Freezing field over to the side. They're gonna come to BDC. Hung moving in. Right clicks through, gets a double kill. Now focuses his attention on Rapido. Right clicks, has that Scotty, slows him up. Fire snap coming in. That's the stun with the little shredder. Down goes Rapido. Bombi gets credit for that kill. Roll as well as the waveform trying to catch up, maybe get this up. They've got the silence coming through. They have the damage phase shift. 4-5-8 coming in, trying to time the roll. And the arrow, they both miss.
Too elusive. No way you can catch him. Too much cast range there. Oh, as I say that.
He's really trying. Waveform roll. That is a lot of reach.
You know, you see they're just completely ignoring the Puck and Wraith King and just going for the accessible targets, which is really well played by 496. That's what they have to do. But I would really just love to see the Wraith King get more in there. Like, be in their faces more. He's playing very reserved, almost as if he's still scared, you know? Even though he's already being ignored. Like, he is a big portion of their net worth, and he needs to, you know, make stuff happen with that. Like, I feel like the Puck is playing really well right now into the back line. Make a lot of space in that fight. But Wraith King, way too conservative. He needs to start hitting people. Bombi!
It's getting greedy. They're gonna find
It's time to hibernate.
Another one for Yowie. Who's now going to the Aghanim Scepter rather than finishing the Octarine Core. I like it.
yeah.
Makes a lot more sense too.
They've got these BKBs now.
Yeah, I mean, if that Wolf ever gets Puck coiled, you're in trouble. That thing lasts 8 seconds. With St. Joshua only 6. Oh, he has a Titan Sliver as well. So, what, about 5 maybe? Well, it's still a long time to lock down a BKB morph. And he already has it completed. Aghanim Scepter online. He has to be careful though. He did get silenced by that morph who turned into the Earth Spirit. It almost ended up killing him. And his spear can also still kill him very easily. So even though, you know, he's making it look easy, it's not that easy.
Silence there with the way he picked up for the Wraith King.
Yeah.
4-5-8. It's going Orchid after
Around.
Coil. That's an axe one. Oh, he snapped it!
Yeah, that gets snapped as I believe Aurora would use the four-staff BKB. Red surviving! No, he has a spear! Oh my god, Red!
It was a misplay by the Puck there because he just went out of the phase shift prematurely. But a good presence of mind by by Red to even try that, you know? Sometimes misplays happen. Good on the Mars. And he has a Vlad, so he's full health already again. Picking up a spell person for his team. You can see it here again. So close, it was almost dead.
Oh!
Went out of his phase shift a little bit prematurely. And now it's Wraith King against the world, pretty much.
Abyssal. Now the silence on the two man back grip. He's got the Nether Toxin to use, but everything was down to get. Like the strike for now.
No BKB.
Spear and those are dead.
Yep, and this might honestly just be a game.
Yeah, got the Nether Toxin down.
It's at least 2 sides, if not 3. The physical damage is very, very strong.
After you see that slam with the wave work coming in, they got the kill on a BDC. The bag of guy's not going to do much of anything there.
No buyback on that Earth Spirit either. Are they going to try to go for the throne or just play it safe, go for Megas? They're going to go for Megas.
It should be powered really quickly, I think.
Puck's up at 20, but I don't even know if there's enough. And he's going to go top next. Butterfly and Morph as well. It's a ton of physical damage coming out. Roshan is up right after that, so that's probably what they're going to look for. Megas.
I don't know, do they have to?
They don't have to, but you know, the Roshan is up.
He's
Coil.
going to come in. He might get hit here. You need to be careful. But that's Scream Coil now.
Yeah, just wants to keep it in place. And that's how the cookie crumbles, man. You die one time on Puck, the game is over suddenly. You can play out of your mind all you want. One mistake is all it takes sometimes if you're having a game like that. Level 25, you're dead for 100. It's not completely over, of course. It's still going to be difficult to finish the game against this Puck, as well as the Wraith King. But of course, you know, playing 2 super good late gamers with mega creeps is always yeah. Mirana picked up a set of Vice, by the way. Puck, even more problems now. He has a timeless Relic on Puck, though. One of the best Puck items in the game.
Vent.
Here.
Nando gets looked at. This one comes in. They've got the wave more though to get the racing. They get the arena down around RR. Land that spear. BKB pop. Will pop the refresher. available to the side of Execration, who are buying back in bunches. They are looking to stay into this game as Hung's hit with the Viper Strike slowed up, silence out of a couple of these heroes. They start to retreat. Bombay left by himself. That dust got vision of the Snapfire. BDZ will roll away. Heroes are not dying on 496. The anticipates he's on a Yoey, and he'll get the kill onto the puck, dead for 2 minutes. That should be it, and it will be 496 even up the series. And now, after the season has come the full distance, it will be 1 game to decide who gets relegated. Wow.
Strong effort by XCTN, especially after the early game. Very sloppy game overall for both.
Good evening, just put everything in the oven, Carlo.
Tides. Faith is rewarded. Justice served.
5 seconds. Radiant's turn to ban. It is Dire's ban. It is Radiant's Dire's turn to ban. Ten seconds remain. 5 seconds remain. Radiant must choose. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Dive must choose. Mars! seconds. 5 seconds remain. Radiant's turn to pick.
Oracle.
Seconds remain. 5 seconds remain. Dire's turn to pick.
Puck.
10 seconds remain. 5 seconds. It is Radiant's ban.
Bad Rider!
10 seconds. 5 seconds. Dire's turn to ban. Radiant's turn to ban. Seconds. 5 seconds remain. Dire's ban. It is Radiant's ban. Ten seconds remain. 5 seconds remain. Dire's turn to ban. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Dire's turn to pick. 10 seconds remain. 5 seconds. Radiant's turn to pick.
Double challenge.
Ten seconds remain. 5 seconds remain. Dire must choose.
Enchantress.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds remain. Radiant must choose.
I speak for the
Turn
trees.
to ban.
Alchemist.
It's Dire's ban. It is Radiant's ban. Ten seconds remain. 5 seconds. Dire's turn to ban. Opponent's turn to pick. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Dire's turn to pick.
Queen of pain.
10 seconds. 5 seconds remain.
Anti-mage.
Who will enforce your will upon the battlefield today?
And black. Yeah, it does. We serve cookie dough dynamo here. Great flavor. Oh, all right. So my prediction. We
prepare for battle.
We went to the lights, closed our eyes. You know how you get those spots in your eyes? Came up as a bird with shield around it. 496.
I mean, I'm just going against you because you're leading. I gotta make up, you know, the difference somehow. If you win this, you win the whole thing. Realistically speaking, though, AM does not fare well against an Alchemist lineup almost ever. But you know, those two teams are really chaotic. Maybe Alchemist will die once or twice randomly. And I hope this game he actually joins the fight, because last game there was a little bit of a problem. He was not hitting people.
He ran away from that fight over by the Roche pin and hung live, and that was like a big turnaround. That could have been.
Yeah, I did not actually check his hero damage, but it must have been like... Yeah.
I'm just thinking, I've seen a bunch of Alchemists recently get shut down. We watched that one Alchemist game where instead of the Alch lineup being up 10k gold, or other lineup.
However, I'm just not a big fan of this bad rider hero anymore. To be honest.
Well, he's taking over top. They're putting the anti-mid.
Mid against the quad. It is doable. I've played that lane many times. Definitely one. Quite happy. You can't really be shadow struck at all. spell shield to deflect it. So he might not even walking. Putting Alchemist middle against it.
This is a free creep wave.
I don't know if I like that too much. AM free farms against an Alch. You literally just mana burn him.
And then what does
No
he do?
acid spray. Yeah. Is in danger. I don't know what the hell is going on. I never do with these two. Hang is just running into the creep wave?
Yeah, he was trying to get a kill here onto RR, and I guess he committed will too far, and BDZ kills off Hung. I think that's like the third game in a row he's been first blood. Or, I don't know.
Be.
I'm pretty sure 496 have given up first blood all 3 games, at least.
Yes, they have. But yeah, this mid lane should be pretty easy for Anti-Mage. We'll have to see if Alchemist goes for some sort of Soul Ring or something, you know, to offset that mana burn. But sounds like a free aim lane to me. I'll be very happy. But of course, Alchemist also will have free farm.
So they've both Hung and Red down here right now. This Oracle's getting free farm.
Yeah, Hung is done.
Or not free farm, he's getting solo experience.
Now there's both Prophet and Bad Rider bottom.
He doesn't have levels. He wants to do that.
This looks like a Herald game. Everyone's just bottom. Like, where are we supposed to be, guys?
And Nando, yeah, I mean, he's out of mana, so...
If he just goes into an op corrosion on his thing, he can put on a lot of pressure onto this Alchemist.
Denied.
So this is actually like one of the freest aim lanes.
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe they give that to him.
So now they'll bring Red up towards top. He used that TP to teleport scroll available.
Like, if anything, just put the mark.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad either, would it? Well, I mean, he's not going to end up using God's Rebuker's Spear. We'll say 458 sitting here pretty low.
Could have a bit of region, though.
Tango's to work with. Over, and that's the pain. Not sure if 458 will be expecting that, but well, they're both here, and dual laning mid.
And Nando's like, alright, you take it, man. I don't know what's happening.
It doesn't mean that 458 needs to be a little bit more careful. Doesn't steal the spell shield because against the Alchemist.
Yeah, but even then, we'll see. It's biting him, but he's taking a lot of towers.
Yeah, Yoi's just right by the tower, taking shots. Oracle TP's in. This is the weirdest, one of the weirder starts I've seen in a game before.
Yes.
Now he's got the spell.
Too slow.
Has been killed.
I'm gonna go on Yoi for a second. Blink aggressively.
He's mine.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. Like now Alchemist is top. I guess they just want to have the Alchemist Prophet matchup, but you could have had that to begin with.
Yeah.
Because Prophet was bottom anyways. Why did Alchemist run middle? Alright, I guess now they have the matchup. But now AM is a lot higher level than the Quap is. The matchup gets even harder for Quap.
And he's 19-9.
And he reaches
power.
The perfect rune.
A healing power.
Yoi once again.
Out of mana on a Quap.
And Zombie comes over. Could land a Fortune's End. Like you said, no mana available for Yoi. Purifying Flames, and 458 gets the kill. Anti-Mage is having a great time.
Yeah.
And Alchemist is 19-1, but his start was stymied earlier.
And Alchemist is still, you know, sitting at 20, yeah, so it's not too bad for him.
Yeah.
I really can't help think it would be way better for him.
Fortune's End once again, or Argana Hustler.
Very easy to set up. So ports. Now AM. Completely out of region, out of...
The seeds of fortune. Wish fulfilled.
3 bounties for Dire, which is always painful when you have an Alchemist.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. You know, your game's not going that well. You're looking for a Battle Fury. Nope. Trying to make something happen. You want to get to it as quickly as you can, but that's not going to be the quickest Alchemist battle.
What blinked in?
Yeah, Fortune's End. This is a problem. 4-5-8 moving forward. You've got Hustler coming through. Huck behind them. That could be a problem with the rotation.
Yeah, little mana.
Silence onto the anti-mage. And now he's the one who falls by Yoey.
Oh, Bombi.
Oh, there, they got the puck.
I guess you're mortal then.
You.
Giving it right back. Diving tower. 10 tower dumps already.
In 2 minutes, yeah.
And there's only 6 kills. Refill Quap's bottom. 6 minute rune is bottom. That could help this Queen of Pain.
Against attack.
If AM blinks in there.
Oh, Alchemist getting body blocked. They might be able to get the kill. Purifying Flames. Fernando gone. And slowing down that Battle Fury even further. And now he's got the ulti. So now you can't just stand and trade him. Puck's just there, level 3. The best route about it.
I can't make anything this game. We'll have to see how it plays out. My analytical abilities hit its limit.
Way Hustler wards down, and that's in the Radiant Trunk.
You always want to make sure that you keep the Alchemist is. He now TP'd bottom.
You want to make
away
sure
from the step.
Yeah. That. Yeah.
Quap picking bottom. Set up here on the kill. Double damage from him. One more hit.
Be an easy kill.
One more hit.
See that?
Cancel his attack animation.
Is he?
He's alive.
No.
The Quap canceled his attack animation. He was mid-attack and canceled it. Yep. Now Prophet pressuring top.
And if they start taking out these towers and shutting down where Nature's Prophet or Alchemist is able to farm, like this is going to feel worse and worse.
Do not have arena yet. Sure.
They don't have foil, they don't have arena.
It's pretty easy to spam out this tower though. The Barb as well as Spear, Rebuke. Pretty damn easy. And Alchemist. Expected.
Yeah,
Aim is also a very good game.
Nando dies again. Is there a chance 4-5-8 gets trophy?
Hope not. Huge problem. Shackle, level
they're gonna
3.
have Fortune's End, so this is a long time to have him shackled up.
Wouldn't have killed him.
He was going for the Mana Void.
Radiant should look to their middle tower.
I was doing that. Fortune's End coming through. Spear doesn't latch, but he's blocked by creeps. Red can't keep up for the moment, but tries to get those in front. And does he have the damage? Purifying Flame? Double Purifying Flame. Shaw for Keto. He's happy to get the help. Shackle.
Arena.
Onto RR. Hustle on the run. Hung coming in. Rapido throws down the arena, but he's going to burn out to the Firefly in the right corner. Moving, lasso used, RR low again, Bombi trades, Path of Nature flying in, and now Yoey's the one in trouble. He's got a blink in 2 seconds for the Purifying Flames, now BDC, he's gone! No, no! Execration! It is all on the Alk at the moment to try and make up some of this net worth.
The Oracle is owning.
Yeah.
Now Bombi is so clutch. Like he always has enough mana.
7, dude. Look at that. He's like 2 experience away from 7.
Yeah.
Let's
the fight started very awkward. I did not know that the Bad Rider is here. He gets the arena on 2, I believe. It's a good Quap ult coming through. There.
It doesn't hit Bombi.
Bombi also looks like he's disengaging, but the Prophet is TPing in. And he's like, oh wow, Prophet is actually TPing in. And then he just keeps Purifying Flame.
Radiant should look to their
Purifying Flaming. Yeah, I mean, he just dealt so much damage that fight. Probably single-handed.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Going so well. 9-6. Aspect of it all. Spear hits onto Red. Nando comes in. They really need to get a kill. They don't have Dream Coil again to work with. The arena does not get Red. They've got the Waning Rift, the Silence. Ooh, coming promise off.
Oh,
He tried.
now might have in trouble too. Spear.
It latches, but he still has false promise at the end of the time to get it off. No, he doesn't.
Now that was good for Radiant for once.
Yeah.
But it just seems to be like the story of the series, really. One team takes a really good fight, and suddenly the other team takes a really good fight. It's like never going one way, really.
We took a good fight. Confidence is up. Overextend. We took a good fight. Confidence is up. And then they, you know, just rinse and repeat.
Quap is level 7 though. AM closing in on 10. You can really see this lane.
AM also.
Oh, he missed the coil!
God, he missed the coil. And the Shadow Strike, I think, got bounced back.
If the coil hits, he's dead. No.
He's also closing in on his Battle Fury.
Yeah, but Alchemist is at least 1,200 gold ahead of him.
Yeah, but Alchemist, like, their Battle Furies are going to come out at the same time.
He has
the reason
threats,
he's got the reason that
Alchemist
Alchemist is ahead. He's got
Careful.
the 2 bracers and Battle Furies at the same time is definitely
might die here.
save that. Save.
Good dispel. Yeah, but if it comes out at the same time, Alchemist will still have the accelerated farming of the Greed with Greed, of course, and he will still outscale. Like, even Anti-Mage complete late game, you know, can still get beaten down by an Alchemist. So it's not like if you reach late game, this game is just over.
Like, Nando, he's going to get that Battle Fury, but is he going to feel safe? Red's really close to this Orchid, and that Orchid, with that mobility, you can really start to shut down an Alchemist if you've got the proper wards, right?
Sure, you can, yeah. It will be up to his team to ensure that doesn't happen.
It becomes a vision game at that point. You want to TP in, blink through, and shut down the Alch as best you can, because you can see the rest of the team is struggling.
A lot, yes. They do have a lot of setup though, with the Puck Coil, Mars Arena Spear. They have a lot of ways of fighting back. So it's not like they'll just turn over and smoke. It is. Arcane Rune on Mars as well. They do have another Puck Coil available.
Also just gonna tower.
AM Battle Fury completed.
Red Orchid is gonna be complete on this creep wave.
I probably want to set up a kill on the that one ASAP. Or the Quap would also be a really good kill.
Yeah.
Quap has just like nothing. No Yules inside, no Orchid inside. Quap is at weight right now.
Honestly, they could set up and push in bottom. They've got Serpent. They're gonna go mid. Yoey blinks away.
Yeah, that was a pretty half-hearted attempt. Like,
They just, well, I think it, you know, you push them away and.
Sure. But I think you can get the kill anyways. It's proper to the team. But yeah, they do end up getting the mid tower, creating a lot of map pressure for the Alchemist, and a lot more freedom for the AM.
Going down. Arena down. There's the Dream Core on the Sonic Wave into the combo that they were looking for on Exploration. They'll get the kill on a 1. And that is onto the Oracle, which means Hunk is available to kill 2 No False Promise. And Hustle gone, 2 heroes dead. This is opening up space for the Alchemist. The thing about it is, you know, Oracle's not really gotten a chance. His positioning has not allowed him to get a false promise out.
I think he's playing very aggressively because of the early game, you know? He has like this false confidence where he did so much in the early game. He still thinks that he can get away with it. But now Exploration making him pay for it. Suddenly up 3k. What did he pay before that?
Yeah, and that is the Alchemist inflated net worth. So,
sure it is.
You know, the question becomes, is it inflated? Is it effective? Can they work with it?
I mean, it's good because Alchemist wasn't even part of the fight, so a lot of the net worth just goes to the Quap as well as the Mars.
Yeah.
They did not expect to get blown up like that. It was Arena, Spear, Rebuke, Quap ult on 2 or 3 heroes right away.
Yeah, perfect.
And they just got blown up 100-0. If you can catch that Oracle like that, you will win the fight pretty much.
He needs a way. He needs a way to survive, and it's not his way to survive. Can't be false promises. He needs to land that up.
Probably the Bad Rider.
Yeah.
Possibly the Prophet, but yeah, this Bad Rider also not having a game at all. We have seen this hero struggle every game
since the nerf. Yeah.
I've not seen a good bad game since.
Endo forward. Ito doesn't have a Blink Dagger, but they are moving in. Find themselves with Ito for a second. Arena used Hung. And there should be a false promise this time. There is. Serpent Lord's committed. BDZ, he's silenced. They've got the true flow down onto this Bat Rider. But look at this. BDZ, he's gone negative moving forward. He's getting low on mana. He needs to be very careful because they've got the shackle and they might have the damage. Fortune's M being charged up with the mana void. They've got Red right behind him. They get the kill to the Alchemist. They've also taken out this Mars. They bump back on BDZ. Sonic Wave comes in. Red low, but the silence on the key to pain. That might allow him to get the kill here onto Yowie. AM's gone, but Yowie falls. RR might follow, but Bobby will just on the TP. Not in time. BDZ buys back and gets a kill. Full team wipe. Although it's a full team wipe, it costs them a buyback. They lose the Alchemist. And I mean, 4 for 5.
Who comes out on top of that? Pretty even trade, probably. Like, no real winner here. Started off so good for 496, getting the false promise off. Alchemist completely isolated in the back, running in all by himself.
Yeah, you got the Sprout on RR, nothing he can do. He's getting harassed by Red, who then comes over and helps get the kill on Ananda.
Yeah, they have to be, you know, they have to stick more together. Quap still kind of salvages the fight with the buyback of the puck as well.
Scanning for
Quap also dying just barely.
I think Red might be the difference maker in these fights if he could survive, especially once he gets this BKB.
He's not super far away from it. Profit, of course. Farms very fast. I'm just very scared for this Bad Rider. His net worth is not increasing at all. Sitting at this for a good 3-4 minutes now at this 4K net worth.
That being said, he's only 200 gold bot.
Yeah, sure, but Hung is, you know, the like POS 2-ish.
But I would say he probably swaps priority with the Prophet, right?
Yeah, I mean, you probably always do.
Yeah.
Whether you want to or not. He's gonna ult those creeps away from you.
Does not get the,
It's worrisome though. Like, an underfarm Bad Rider can just become a liability.
Yeah, and you're seeing. Yeah, you're not wrong.
The Alchemist is still, you know, continuing to accelerate fast. And also
false promise.
Wouldn't have saved him. St. Josh already picked up almost BKB. So the thing is, if they trade evenly.
On the BDZ, they look over Hustler, surrounded by his own Serpent Lords. Yowie trying to man fight this. Just blinks away. Red's here. Sonic Wave hits onto the Nature's Prophet.
Yep.
Prophet's starting to come back in this game.
Certainly is. That's what I'm worried about. You know, AM might just have to play this all by himself because Prophet in the mid game is not good against Alchemist. Like, you don't have a lot of damage to chunk through his AC that's inevitably going to come up, through his BKB that he has soon.
The BKB is going to be important for Nature's Prophet, but I think their focus can't be the Alchemist anymore. It has to be wording cast, right?
I mean, what needs to happen is really that the Alchemist dies and the AM doesn't. But because they traded the carries last fight, it's actually good for the raid inside because AM will always get out-farmed.
Bombi. Bottom. You get BDZ, but Hustler. They almost get Yowie. It's close, but
not quite.
Mobility on this creation side.
And once Quap has his BKB, he's gonna feel real happy about the situation. No?
Smoking.
Alchemist 5k ahead of AM. I mean, Alchemist also BKB in Korea. He smoked up as well.
Hung blinks the opposite direction. Waning Rift misses. Smoke was broken. All heroes here ready to go. Still find Hung. And the arena's down. They've got the Cobra on the opposite side of the fight. The screw will land. Hung is gone. They'll snap the Cobra. Red trying to get a kill here on the BDZ. They'll look over with the damage on the Orchid. Orchid burn should get BDZ, but they'll lose Hustle. They'll lose Bombi. Red gets away. That's BKB used by Yowie. Down to 9 seconds.
It was really good
execution.
execution.
Mid-tier 2.
Did a really good job there. Puck coiling the two supports in the back while they're going on the Bad Rider, so the two supports can't catch up. Can't false promise the Bad Rider. And again, Bad Rider died. Sitting at pretty much the same net worth still.
30 seconds since we said 5k, it's 6k.
The life of an AM. You really only beat Alchemist if your team kind of wins for you, you know?
Which they were, it's just... let that go.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting tough.
Kind of slow.
No coil, but silence. He doesn't have rocket yet.
458. Hit with the silence, and Spear comes in. Skill shot.
But he doesn't have Orchid yet, I mean he doesn't matter yet. Alright, Serpent Ward's committed on Edge, but doesn't die. Arena up in 3.
Yeah, Red needs to get out of this one. Orchid on cooldown. They've got the silence still onto Rapido, but now that it's not a silence on him anymore, he's got the Arena. False promise on a Red. Bombi will die. Spear connects him over to the side. They've done the recoil, locking down Hung. 4 heroes dead on 496 and 458. I mean, he's still gone for 25 seconds. The only one alive is Hustle, who looks like he'll get chased down. And it should be another team wipe for the side of Execration.
Making it look easy suddenly. And again, it feels like the same problem Execration has last game, but this time it doesn't really matter much because the 4 heroes are really good at fighting by themselves. Alchemist was not part of any of that.
Yeah, and now
he was just farming away.
Red, he's fallen behind. The Queen of Pain had such a lead on the Queen of Pain.
Yeah.
Mars is pulling further and further away on Hung. Like you said, his game seems non-existent anymore.
Alchemist still just farming away, almost has his AC completed. Once that's completed, it's probably just Roche time, high ground time. It's very hard to defend against these heroes.
Caught again.
Yeah,
Break,
so tough to play
trying to survive and trying to juke, but Nando's here. He'll get involved for a second, throw that stun, and if it's a one-tap kill, everybody tipping Hung.
Hung's game is done. Probably mentally as well as in Dota.
In this game, it's for relegation. Like, you need to...
Gotta show you A game.
Yeah. So show some urgency.
It's always tough to have these games. Like in a game 3 especially, you know. When it all comes down to it. AC now picked up on Alchemist for the top tower.
Finally there.
It's already into an AC of the Alchemist. Now the physical damage suddenly doesn't seem so impressive anymore. Down. Will it transition to Roshan right after? Let's see. Hustler going on the quad here.
Queen of Pain falls. Spear comes down though, and that's going to save Billy, who blinks aggressively to get the gun to Hustle. They look over the false promise can be used on himself. He's getting caught by Red. And well, Bombi trying to survive, goes to the TP, and he gets the TP away. He will survive.
Surprising. Alchemist is hitting the high ground top lane. Everybody's connecting. It might just be tier 3 tower. It is. It might be more.
Yeah.
There's BKB. Spear onto the AM.
Now they've got the spear that hits onto the anti-mage, gets that counter spell, blinks away. They've got the last one with the Queen of Pain again. They're going to go, oh, God, Mana Void. Bad quick kill.
All right. Yeah, I probably just want to disengage after that tower, you know.
Red wants to go in. Orchid comes out onto this Hawk.
Jules.
In the air, Fortune's in, and John
should be dead.
Should still be dead here to Hung. That's not a bad couple of kills from 496.
Especially on that AM. He goes with his next item, finishes Manta Star already. I thought they would just back off and do Roshan together, but instead, you know, they're playing by themselves, getting picked off one by one. They gotta be careful, even though they have a big lead. It can slip out of their hands real fast.
Anti-Mage is 1-2 items away, maybe, from bringing it back, and he's got the gold under his belt.
So the problem with Alchemist against AM is, if AM ever catches up even close to the network, he can kill the Alchemist team much easier than Alchemist can kill AM. Simply because they blink, gonna build to an Abyssal Blade relatively soon, I'd assume.
BKBs are going to be BKBs for all 4s on the side of Execration.
Certainly gonna be a
next
tough
for the
ask.
anti-mage.
And yeah, I just want them to do Roshan right now. That would be perfect. They don't have any way to fight into it really. They have 3 BKBs, if they're together they can't lose.
Red can get this AC.
Radiant structures are
We'll nullify the Alchemist's AC, and this is going to Roshan. Good call.
Radiant are scanning for
And 496 is gonna trade the bot tower for it, most likely.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Probably. Cost his Alchemist with an Aegis. Maybe even give it to the Quap, you know, we'll have to see what they do. He's sitting at 140 in health region. He's gonna take up Aegis. I think I would have liked it more on the Quap, simply because Alchemist seems pretty invulnerable at this point.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
BKB was still 1,000 gold away for the Bad Rider. If they fight before that, well, disaster for them. Oracle getting caught out here.
BKB, yeah, they've got themselves one Bombi. No doubt about it. Arena down, false promise. Maybe he survives on the TP. Also dead to Yohi. They got one regardless. Now the question is, does Bombi survive?
Tis mine.
The anti-mage. Or well, built.
If he's sitting under acid spray, as well as that AC, he is up 19 armor. Not super squishy, I guess, but if he's gonna get bashed up by the Alchemist, it's still a tough fight. He needs like 2 more items on his AM to really be able to combat him. But again, AM's job is to kill his team, not the Alchemist cannot 1v5.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's
Still about...
Pistol Blade picked up. Just as I looked at him, something.
Yeah. Pop Fortune's in coming in. They've got the silence repeater comes through with BKB being popped by red. They'll start to disengage. Anti-Mage maybe thinking about going in. And TP out.
Basher. Yeah, I looked at him top lane, he just finishes Basher. I look at him bottom, suddenly Pistol Blade. Bad Rider being in. Wow, the pistol there. Brave. And Prophet is cutting the creep wave. And AIM is cutting middle.
What they need to do.
Exactly what they need to do, yes. But Puck is on the prowl here.
Mid arena misses. Bits away.
Stalling out the game very nicely.
That should be able to keep him from getting this BKB sold. The gold. He should be able to get it.
Certainly. They, however, do have that Abyssal Blade now.
Yeah.
And he has a Nether Shawl, so he's sitting at 5 armor under the Acid Spray. Plus AC is sitting at -7. He's gonna explode, or rather implode.
Eyes first. 1,500 gold.
No Alchemist middle. The fight without him.
Lasso, Mars, mana, non-existent. Gets the BKB off. Sonic Wave hits on a 4-5-8. They've got the false promise on a Hung with the BKB pop by Rapido. Red coming in. Now trying to get the kill here onto the Mars with TP with that BKB. They've disarmed Yoey, but Bombi and a false promise to work with. Gets a Glimmer Cape TP attempt. Force Staff, I think, spots Bombi on that one. Now they go after 4-5-8. Who's trying to take away the mana from Yoey. They still get the kill here on the Hung. That first BKB doesn't work out. It ends up being 2 kills for the side of Execration.
Are the big boys here?
Sloppy fight, and yeah, Nando, with that fight happening over mid, start to take it the other way.
They're probably just going to transition to the top Rex. Don't have too much to defend with here. No Oracle ult. Yeah, should it be a free Rex for Execration here? Unless they can somehow get 20k net worth out of nowhere. Which is unlikely.
I don't know if they need 20.
It's about there. They're just defending the Rex with... Yo, Nando, you gotta hit that now. I know you're a very timid player, but you gotta hit that.
Picked up for the anti-mage.
The club is like, okay, you don't want to hit it, then I go into melee range and hit it.
I think if you're 496 though, you should be okay with giving up this round.
Yeah, you're definitely fine with that.
Lane break, Nando, maybe. No, he's got names. You just don't want to. Swift Blink next. I think he gets that Swift Blink, which he's not too far away from already.
Tower is under attack.
Should not be a...
Yes. Yes, I hope so. He really has a lot of net worth advantage, you know. I just want him to translate that into damage. He has been in this scene for a very long time, you know. I know he can be a very good player. He's very timid here.
Loses your and he jaunts.
He's fine. No Basher, no Abyssal on him.
That's what he's going for. He's going for Abyssal. Hustler pops the Lincolns, gets the Hex, tries to TP out. The Waning Rift is there. They've also smoked up. They're trying to catch more. An anti-mage in the middle of the lane picks up Basher. He out. 2 seconds till Hung can do the same.
I would love to just for Radiant to put some Tinker wards or some lane wards just to see the split push coming, you know, set up for some potential kills. Because like Dire can't do anything other than split push right now.
Yeah.
And that's what they will keep doing for the next 5 to 10 minutes. So put on some nice Tinker wards, some nice lane wards, catch them. You have the items to do so.
Ooh, Anti-Mage has been caught. Dream Coil used.
BKB though.
BKB. Still, I don't think we want to stay.
Alchemist, Swiftling completed.
Wow, it's getting at it.
Now he's 6 slotted.
At least he can.
No, he can. You give 4x, 5 axes away.
Yeah, I would say get it hard. Maybe.
Shard.
Potion.
You could give axe to. Buck almost has his. Quaps is not that good. Mars is not that good. Yeah, you got a shard.
AC picked up for Nature's Prophet.
Yep.
He's holding the Paladin Sword in his 458, holding Tunic. You really would love that Abyssal. I think the Abyssal, there's a chance here for 496.
Definitely, because he can jump the backline and actually kill heroes.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. I want Execration to play more aggressively here. I feel like they're giving them too much breathing room. Actually, Dia is the one smoking upright. Looking for a play. Maybe now picked up on the Bad Rider, we spoke about. Blink Adderlands also on the Shaman. They do have potential to catch out heroes by themselves and bring them down easily.
To break the link pain if they want to go direction. Hex on the Queen Vein.
In here on the Alchemist. Very premature ult from
Looking forward. No, he gets the Timmy off. They're going to look over at Hustle. They've got the false Thomas. That's the Shadow Shaman. Sonically hitting out of bombing. They get the front of the Oracle. They look over as Hustle blinks away.
AM low.
Lasso on an Ando. Abyssal way to follow that up onto the Bat Rider. 458 goes to the backlines, gets the kill on a Yowie, takes out the Queen of Pain, and they look over at Hustle. 2 more shots should do the deed. Rapido falls. Red TP's out. And the Dream Coil goes down without a target hit. That's not a terrible fight from 496. It caused the buyback from Bombi, but not awful to keep Queen of Pain and Mars, unbeknownst to 496, dead now. Well, it's buyback, but without buyback.
Team fight again, Arena on 2. And then the immediate Oracle ult onto the Shadow Shaman here, which ultimately ends up netting them a kill on to the Quap. Yeah, you can just see this Alchemist is untouched. He is full health the entire fight. Nobody can even come close to fighting him.
They are starting to break the other heroes, though. And
But
Alchemist, is he hitting hard enough? Is he doing
Sorry
enough?
to be the bringer of bad news. Now Paka's Aghanim. Those BKBs, not so good anymore suddenly. Because that was really your saving grace in the team fight.
He still has to hit the Dream.
That is true, which has been, he missed like 3 this game.
Yeah,
there's a
working
chance.
for this. What?
Bloodthorn? I kind of like it. It's a good attack speed boost. A lot of damage.
I said going Blood. He has.
Wait, coil up, coil up. Oh, you could get real coil here. Ah! Okay, is that going? Relax.
Bloodthorn's good. There's the wing as well as the Abyssal. False Promise, Bloodthorn,
so
the
fast.
damage. Is there any chance?
Oracle he brought back. If he dies, it's a big problem.
Yeah, he's dead. So is Red. No buyback. Red short buyback by 700 gold.
That's a mid-rex right there.
And these fights are happening on the opposite side of the map.
And his aim just seems like he can't do anything. He has no impact.
He switches off the Abyssal.
Jumps in onto the edge, gets one hit in, and immediately runs out
He
again.
switched off the Abyssal, holding the Basher, going for Scott.
Radiant is very scared still, though. Like, I'm not sure why they don't just building. Very, very scared here. Yep, talent.
Alchemist looking for that level 25. He can get the minus 56 on Mana Void. That might do something for him. They've got the mana out of the hands of Nando. They use that Sonic Wave. They'll hit the Mana Void. They've got the Hex onto Nando, but it's not going to be enough. The Arena Devil being used by Yowi's World Torpedo. That backs away 496.
That's all they had.
Now they'll hit to the racks.
Tank is empty. And Roshan is up in 50 seconds. Get the meter Rex and get back. Now see, this is what I mean. Like Nando just ran in, started hitting, you know, they go in, blow all the load they had on him, still more than half health. It's exactly how you need to play with your net worth. Be in their face, be a threat, make them feel bad about not going on you and going on you. Perfect execution there. 3 Rex for them. They're just gonna wait for Roshan now. It's probably where the last fight is gonna take part. Roshan. If Dota can win, they're back into the game.
If they can win, Yoi's here trying to go in a Bombi. Bombi might be forced to use that false promise. He really doesn't want to. But Fortunes and eventually falls Shackle out onto the Queen of Pain, but the rest of the team is here, so both of them are dead. Coil comes in, that lands on a Hung. Could be a third. That is a long time to be a leash.
He psychic headbanded him out of the coil.
Ooh.
That's what snapped the coil.
Anti-Mage pops the BKB, and now he has nothing to...
In the middle. They can go Megas. If they want to play it really safe, they can go Roshan, but...
Buybacks come out.
Alright, now
that'll send them back.
Yep. Very timid for sure, but you know,
It's
I can
a
understand.
relegation on the line.
Yep, I can understand. Quap now with the Hex. And really, this Roshan fight should be pretty impossible for 196. Like, if anything, they should kind of look to just pick someone off before it happens. Like, you know, this Puck, who's now trying to split push bottom, you know, if you can get a pick off on him, perhaps you can get something started, because you're not winning a 5v5.
They're moving, they're shifting, they're trying to get there. And they abandon the pit. They abandon the pit.
Yeah, they have to be careful that 496 doesn't take it.
Lasso, that comes through, and now they're going to blink in. They've got the Banshees coming out on a Nando. Use that BKB, the Sonic Wave. It hits on a 3! Oh dear, Hustler, Saber, the Full Thomas gets the circle words down. They're going to work over Yowie. Pops the BKB, but gets bashed up by 4-5-8. They get the Kona Yowie. They'll take him out. They're trying to heal up Hustler enough. Ooh, yeah, they got him. They've saved him. The Dream Coil used as well.
Are they heading Roshan?
And now they're going to go for Roche. They need to be careful. Creeps are pushing into the base, though. They're going to look.
There's no buyback.
They're going to look for the blink as well as the spear. You'd think so, but now they've got the silence. They're going to hit him with the blink break. This way comes out. They get the kill over the Oracle. They're going to use the Manimal. They're going to hit him with a couple of these here. They're going to kill the Red. Now they go low with BKB being popped by 4-5-8 going after Mando, but just doesn't have the damage. Shackle on top of that. Revives back. He comes back into the fight. Looks over. He's rounding up RR. 4-5-8. Can he get the kill? Mando low. He's gone. He's got buyback, so he's back into the fight immediately. But they're going to go again onto the Mars, though. Take out Rapido. Does not have buyback. RR. He's low. He's gone. Double kill here for Red. You need to be careful, though. Your base, it's being taken by creeps. Oh my God. Puck off BDZ. Can they catch him? He rolls up in the air. Hustler! He's got Shackle. They got the side. They don't even need it. Mana Void. Oh dear. Oh no. Execration.
Crumbling.
They have stumbled. They have faltered. They have just completely thrown it away.
That's the 13k swing the other way. Aiden's cheese.
Oh my. No buyback on the Puck. No buyback on the Mars. 17k lead. You bought back on the Alchemist. That is a win condition now for 496 to save their spot at the upper division. That is a big fight and a big commitment coming out from Execration.
Mars still there for 40. Puck there for 40. That might net them a mid-reds here. Now, if Nando was timid before, now I don't even know what he's going to do without buyback.
It's going to be a 3v5 setup as they go in onto the mid-tier 3. They might even think about going 4s. If you want to put it all on the line, that's an opportunity you might not want to give up.
They do have Shaman Wards? No, they don't. So they're not going to commit for 4s. They just want to equalize the Rex count a little bit, and they're careful with the lasso.
They want to catch the Alchemist just peeking.
Careful, Lando.
Lando, he's forward. He needs to be careful. They're going for the bottom set of racks. This would be a rack in their advantage from the bottom lane. Still to worry about time. A couple seconds until everybody's up on the side of Execration, and now 496. Well, they back off.
Yeah. Now it's 17, 18k gold shift. And suddenly they're back in the game. Abyssal Blade picked up on AM. Guardi picked up on AM. Already 3k gold on top of that. Leveler now as well. Whew.
Wow. I don't believe it.
You really need to get your things together now. It's Execration. Like, you cannot let that one slip out of your hands. I'm sure Gaben also said it was 100%.
4-5-8.
But
he's mid. Ages, of course, but you don't want to just give that up to a Dream Coil that comes out and you get a little bit too overzealous on the fact that you just want to fight. That's certainly an opportunity here that Execution are looking at.
they do, however, still have the Oracle ult, so AM might as well be working with 3 lives here. Paladin Sword. plus Oracle ult can definitely just heal you back to full. Act as like a mini Satanic.
Nando's positioning is so important here.
It is.
The racks.
They should
Nando.
not give up this bottom racks for free.
No, and it looks like they're going to. They're at least giving up the range racks. Counter spell, blink away, keeping himself safe. 4-5, 8 goes back into the jungle, retreating within the trees. Staying safe with the rest of his team, who are postured and set up just in case Creation smoke and try to come and chase that anti-mate.
30k gold ahead just 5 minutes ago, now covering in their own base.
The seeds
Yeah.
of fear.
What a shift in view to this game.
Certainly. And I don't think they can afford to just play this like defensively, you know? They still have a big lead. Find pickoffs. There's a Shadow Shaman. You know, they're very split up on the dire side.
Spell.
They're gonna go to probably Hang.
Definitely one of those neutral items that feels valuable with any team comp.
And we spoke about it. AM closing in on that Alchemist net worth.
1,000 net worth here for the anti-mage going into the Satanic. BKB in the backpack right now. And here it is. It's Ags time for Alchemist. I don't know if that's the timing you want to be at. You know, giving Ags away, does it ever feel as strong as you think it is?
They don't really have a great axe carrier other than Puck.
Maybe?
Puck already has one. Maybe he just gives it to his Puck so he gets 4.2k gold back. Build some other items maybe. It's a tough call. Like they're just sitting in their base, net worth is dwindling more and more every second. They can't be so afraid. You understand why they are, but they can't be. Bad Rider now also completely back into the game pretty much. Same net worth as Mars.
Double down on
Do they want to play with the Sages? That's the question. They did try to smoke. They've got to double damage. This is their moment. This is what they've been waiting for.
They have to be careful here on Radiant. If they fight into the DD, they could spell Doom. Oh, now they see it though. They see it. They should not be engaging into this.
Do you just go top on 496, push out this creep wave, and try to get megas? You try to force the issue?
You don't have to. Like, the way this game feels right now, if you're 496, you probably also feel that way. You're in complete control.
Yeah.
Like, Radiant is super scared.
Still Force of the Duration available.
Yeah.
Reaver is available gold-wise. Finish that Satanic. You just want to make sure you have buyback.
Ages out.
Fires off that note. They know the timing. They know he got the kill perfectly timed by Execration. That was perfect. The horn rang and he was gone. Oh my god, that was absolutely perfect.
You could tell he was not expecting that. His BKB, you know, Aegis ran out. Another target maybe.
Yeah, they found Hung. They're going to get the Hex. He tried to get away, but, well, BKB forced that. TP, is he gone?
He is gone.
He is.
The AM, you know, Aegis ran out. He's happily hitting creeps. Like, oh, I'm going to put my BKB back in the slot. And BAM!
Dude, Horde, and then they got him. Like,
look at
right
that.
here.
Aegis ran out.
Bum.
He's like, yeah, my BKB is
Bam.
there.
On it. Wow.
He got destroyed.
He got.
He got. Gotta get, yeah.
God, who's making that call? I want to know. Like, that's the comms I want to hear. They're like 3, 2, go, 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 and that is right on it. Oh my god!
Now, can they translate that into something else though?
It's not gonna force his buyback.
Which is a problem for them. At least they get map control back, which might lead to additional pickoffs. But Alchemist still no buyback. So the winning condition for Dire is still there. AM still has his. But you can see how fast he can die if they're all on top of him.
Yep.
He gets blown up in 2 seconds.
But to be fair, he didn't have the BKB. If he gets the BKB off,
he was hexed anyway. Of course, if he gets BKB off, you know, different story, but it's not that easy in Dota all the time.
we're only 44 minutes in this. It feels like 60.
Waited to 5 items left. Puck. Here's A on disc. Here's A on disc. It's not a good call.
They're trying to get it to coil, so maybe they can follow this up. And there's the dream coil. Now the turnaround. Easy. Got the hacks. The arena's This is a play from 496 where they were going after the puck, knowing full well he had an AR.
Did they not click on him?
I don't know. It's gone off multiple times.
Did they think it was on cooldown then? Like, I don't know what kind of play this is, because using a lasso to force an aim disc is not a play. Now they smoke up immediately, 2 dead. Both at buyback though. They might, you know, maybe get some awkward initiation here that can maybe favor the Dire. We'll have to see.
All of a sudden, 10k.
We have seen it last game. It's just a shift. The momentum, like the atmosphere changes in this game.
It becomes chaos.
It's like a horror game. Yeah. It's like one team is like, and then the other team is like, ah!
It's Dead by Daylight now.
And then suddenly you're in the driver's seat.
Back and forth. Roller coaster of emotions. Refresher being built for the puck.
If he gets that online, double axe coil is gonna be a huge problem. You can be as strong as you want to be. If you can't move, you can't fight. Lincoln very aggressively.
Lincoln's pop BKB. That's early. That's an early BKB. They're trying to force these buybacks, and there they
double
are.
Double buyback immediately. And they're running. Can they get it out?
They should be.
Red Rider on the...
Both comes with the Sonic Wave coming in as well as the arena. They've got 3-0s already low. They need to be careful with hostage as they've got Red and Bobby getting shield off here as they take out the Shadow Shaman. The buyback comes out from oh god, they've already lost the 2 heroes that fall back. Alchemist trying to fight into this one. 4-5-8 moving in. Nano ends up dead. He's got buyback, and now Red, he's just alive with a minuscule amount of health. Mars is gone. They both have buyback, so it's not the worst case scenario for Execration. It looks like they'll lose our buyback from the Mars.
Why did Mars
they want to go for this?
Looks like they do.
Yeah, they're coming in on it. They've got the refresher.
Refresher
the coil. And now they're moving in. BDZ trying to get a kill here onto the Oracle. They get the kill on Bombi, and they'll look over at 4-5-8. Red hit with a Sonic Wave. He's one shot from Dead Hill Fall. He's gone with buyback. Anti-Mage needs to get out. They've got vision of him with his sword. The spear! It's there! This is a ward that was played by RR that gives them the vision. They've got the silent diction of the kill. The Anti-Mage down he goes!
Manta up, BKB!
BKB with the Manta, the blink! Oh, there it is!
That's not no BKB for the buyback.
And this is popped, glyph used. It's still a 2v5 situation.
And if it's bad, but he has no BKB, he can't fight.
They're gonna have to give up Megas. The question is, can they fight afterwards? There's still so much time with these 3 heroes dead. The
50
BKB is down for 45 now.
Do they go for the GG?
Do you play it safe and go for racks?
They got it. Like, they know all 3 have no buybacks. That you go, I think you just end the game right here. You can easily do it. Let's go, let's go. Level down Alchemist 2, so much damage in the building. You will have to flick in on aim without BKB. They can't defend, they have no clip. Just BKB commit. Oh, the cloud!
They're gonna look over at Red. They've got the spear, they've locked him down. This is looking like the end. There's only one left. Anti-Mage's gonna make a play in. He's got the bash, but the Dreamcore comes out. Going down. 4-9-6 get relegated. Execration staying in the upper division. In a barn burner of a game 3 that went back and forth. It almost ended up on both ways, but Execration come out ahead.
Yeah, and some salty comments at the end there too. GG, haha. He's like, must be some bad blood between some of those players, but
just an intense series, maybe. I don't know.
Whew. Yeah, I mean, that went from 30k to 10k back to 30k.